the Candyman can.
The Candyman can.
The Candyman can, cause he mixes it with love and makes the world these spoons. Oh, hey there. Hey there, sweetie squad. You want to come into Uncle Jimmy's van and maybe get some popsicles? Do you like popsicles, little boy?
Hello everyone, how's it going today? How's life treating you all? I won't be able to stream that long, so I want to do something special because yesterday I missed the greatest man who ever streamed. This is Metokur. Um, I don't know if people know of him. I hope you do. As I said, he's the best. How is everyone doing today? How are things going? So I said I won't be able to stream that much. Uh, but I want to do something cool and a little bit of special and talk about Mr. Candyman for a little bit. Dedicate him a little bit of time, especially because I think you should all go and watch uh, his last live. He's been on a roll. He was kind of a centrist. Didn't vote for Trump. 2016, 2020. After this is an attempt, he voted for Trump. He's always been like right about everything. That's how it feels. It's based as fuck. That's how it feels. Um, how am I? I'm doing good. Gorilla Biscuits. Robert Gorilla. Abe, welcome. Never Lucky. Incat. You're old school. Great. So let's start this second part of this with another song. This was, by the way, commented directly by Mr. Metokur, and I will show it because why not? So let me start this part. Why am I starting with memes? Well, there's a reason for that, and I'll tell you in a second. So Mr. Metokur here, Jim Co discography percent duets with rabbits. This happened when in her farewell stream. He had multiple farewell streams. He streams very rarely now. After he contact, he got cancer, so after that it just he just started streaming less and less and less. He was one of the first people to talk about SARS-CoV-2. He he was he's great. He's a great guy, and I'm not super knowledgeable of everything he has done, but I know a little bit of him, and I can tell you a little bit of him, and then I'll shield his shit because he's Cancer Man, and everybody needs a hat from a hat for their hat. It's a thing you need. Okay, so Mr. Metokur or Jim, however you want to call him, it's 2010 streamer. He started around that time. He started making videos and streams and a lot of things. There are a lot of content from him that is not available. He's the first one that started doing series like the Internet Insanity and what is this name that is snowflakes? You know what? I'm gonna look for it. Is Metokur Tumblr Tumblrflex? Tumblerisms. That's it. The Tumblerisms. And finally, there is one for. It's not 4chan. It's these old art deviant deviants, I think it was. Yeah, deviants. There's a lot out there you can actually find from from Mr. Metokur. Like a lot of cool videos, a lot of like interesting mini documentaries that he made, where he just talks about insane people on the internet and laughs at them. And I think that is something that we've lost a lot. We've lost this idea of we're just gonna laugh at people. This image and song needs explanation. Uh, I'll explain to you. And the whole point of it is that this was a different time on the internet where you could say stuff on the internet and don't care. This is why a lot of his live streams, a lot of his content is pretty much gone. It doesn't exist anymore because they get rid of it. They would absolutely get rid of 80% of his content right now. And the reason why is because he just made fun of insane people on the internet and used mean words. Um, I guess this is something I want to talk about. I guess it's something we lost. We just lost Metokur. I'm gonna show you something he actually has online, which is like the only thing he has. Mr. Metokur. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there it is. So, 5 years ago, he got completely demonetized, and what he started doing was a special weatherman forecasts. We're gonna watch them because they're pretty funny. They're very short. The imagery. Well, first off, the guy that's singing is AI, but this is Metokur, and the lady is Pipkin Pipa. So it's an ism. It's a reason with tism, you know.
One new email? From YouTube?
What?
No, everybody told me they don't care about the little guy. Maybe they're writing me to tell me what a good boy I am. Only good news ahead. Click on this right away. I should bring my family in so they can read it with me. Sure, it's some kind of an announcement. Maybe they're going to enshrine my YouTube channel for following the rules so well. Hi, Mr. Metokur. Oh my god, so formal.
If I ever want to have like something special about me, it would be like getting a little bit of that edginess, which is something I try to do, but I know I suck at it. But damn, it's so cool. It's
They even called me Mister. During a recent review, our team of policy specialists carefully looked over the videos you've uploaded to your channel, and we found that a significant portion of your channel is not in line with our partnership program. As of today, your channel is not eligible to monetize, and you will not have access to monetization tools and features. Please go to your monetization page to read more about the specific policy our specialists flagged. Well, this is difficult news to swallow, but if their specialists hand-flagged these videos, they must have had a reason. I'm sure it's tough news, but gotta roll with the punches. Let's go find out exactly what the violation was so I can learn.
I'm muted. Yeah. So how many videos do you think had the problem? You think it was more than one, or you think it's just one? If you think it's just one video, put a 1 in chat. If you think it's more than one video, put a 2 in chat. Okay? I want to give you a little bit of time. I was bad. I muted myself. I'm a bad streamer. Yeah, you can give me the L's too. That's fine. How many do you think that he got in trouble with? More than one. Okay. Let's see.
Learn from it to become a better content producer on this amazing platform. Account status currently ineligible for monetization. Here's why your channel wasn't approved. Reused content. Repurposing someone else's content without adding significant original commentary or educational value. But you can reapply in 30 days on December 4th, 2019. Oh, it's a lot of pressure. I've got a whole 30 days to go through my enormous catalog of videos to see if I can reapply for monetization. It's going to be tough. It's going to be arduous. But it's a task I'm up to. I'm going to look through all my videos to see which ones that weren't compliant with this specialist that works for YouTube. They must have seen something I overlooked. Where can I begin my journey? I know. I should go look at my uploaded videos and just start going through them one by one. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have any fucking uploaded videos. There's zero.
Well, that was a trick question, right? The specialists of YouTube are really good at their job. They're so good at their job.
Videos on my channel. But that can't be right. Clearly the specialist knows better than I do. I don't understand what's going on here. Oh, that's right. Back in August when I had some videos taken down for bullshit reasons and decided to delete my entire video archive on YouTube. That's why there are no videos currently available on the channel. You can even find the specific date that those videos were removed based on the Patreon post that I put up going over the details of it, or through the metrics available over on Social Blade. And those aren't privated videos, they're deleted videos, as in there's nothing on the channel, no unlisted video, no private video, just nothing, not zilch zero. Well, it seems I've got a bit of a conundrum here. A YouTube specialist flagged my videos saying that I was reusing other people's content, and yet there are no videos, so there couldn't possibly be reused content to begin with. I think this is what's referred to as a Sphinx riddle. If I can solve it, I'll probably gain immortality. It's really making me think here. Reusing content in videos, but there are no videos to reuse the content in. The chicken or the egg, which came first? I don't know how to answer that. Stranger still, that email was dated from yesterday, just a day ago, that the YouTube specialist decided to look at my amazing archive of 0 videos when all the channel's videos were removed and deleted 9 weeks ago. Maybe this YouTube specialist got his job because Doc Brown recommended him. I didn't know Marty McFucking-Fly worked at Google, but there he is. We got the answer to that VH1 question, where are they now? Apparently working at YouTube. At least nothing bad happened. I mean, I never played ads on my videos, so it's not like that monetization came in handy. It's not like I had super chats coming. Oh, wait, the super chats. Well, YouTube's a trustworthy and reputable company. Surely I'll get that last payment from the previous month's live stream. Oh, what's that tweet say? Oh, it's
So how do you think? How do you think? How good do you think YouTube is about these kind of things? You get demonetized, you have money coming in because people super chatted you. They are sure to give you the money, right? Surely this is what YouTube is gonna be doing. Absolutely.
seems the exact opposite of what I thought is true. That when your channel is demonetized and you're thrown out of the partnership program, they just keep the money. It sits in a bank account, accruing interest. And then maybe if you somehow ever get remonetized, if you're ever allowed back into the partnership program, maybe then, potentially, 2 months or 2 billing cycles from that point, maybe you get paid. In the meantime, all that sweet interest, that's all Google, baby. God, I suppose if you were a cynical sort of person, you could say there was a vested financial interest in demonetizing people that have received super chats because the interest accrues on the account held by Google. But that's Alex Jones talk. Okay, you take that away. You bring that over to InfoWars, not over here. All right, this is YouTube. It's family-friendly neighborhood, okay? We only want to see videos of Elsa and Spider-Man injecting each other with shit-filled syringes. I'm talking.
Jesus, this is incredible. Like every time I hear him, he's like, he has these cadence and just this way of saying things. It's just so entertaining.
Quality entertainment, the stuff Coca-Cola and Nissan want to advertise on. So what's the status of Jimmy's channel now? Well, I upload over on BitChute. Feel free to look at new videos as they get released over there. I've actually put up 3 new videos over on BitChute. That's where the majority of new content's going. They're not so authoritarian with their terms of service on what you can and cannot make fun of. As for live streaming, I can still technically live stream over here.
Yeah, BitChute is interesting. I think it was. I don't think it exists anymore, but it was such a cool concept for a site. And I think the first and only person that streaming BitChute was Metokur, and one person got the whole Bible and pasted it on the on chat, and they made a joke about that. It was pretty cool.
Just can't get that money doing it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to sell a fuck ton of hats to make up for that. By the way, buy my hat. See, this is how it works. I'm really fucking sad right now. YouTube stole my money. So the only way to get me out of my deep, deep depression over all that sweet, sweet YouTube dollary dues, you gotta buy a fucking hat. Or you can subscribe to Patreon. Either works. As for my plans about how I'm gonna move forward with that demonetization thing and that super chat money that's just sitting in limbo, well, you're gonna pay what you fucking owe, Susan. I'm gonna get my money. If I have to upload videos of stick figures playing chess while I read the daily weather report, I'm gonna fucking do it. Where the money at, Susan? Where is the fucking money at?
He always made like this, and he started doing weekly updates of the worst weathercast, weather forecast videos. He got remonetized.
Well, thank you, Ken. As you can see, I'm by the interchange on the outskirts of town. We've got some gridlock going on, bumper-to-bumper traffic, but what a beautiful day. We stuck in that gridlock. Pristine skies ahead. Not a rain cloud in sight. Visibility so clear, in fact. You can even see Susan writing me that check for the money she owes. You're gonna fucking pay me. For a look at what's coming up, though, we're gonna have to go to the map for the extended forecast. From up north, we've got a cold front moving on down. $42,000 COPA violations for content creators to make child-centric entertainment, so vaguely defined that that could encompass any video game video that might be uploaded on the platform. Nipply weather for any content creators that try to monetize videos for Let's Plays. Down south, we have a warm front moving in as well. Terms of service changes, showing that your account can now be deleted if you're deemed not commercially viable. When those two fronts meet up in the middle, well, that's a big old pile of shit. Big old pile of shit. But you want to look on the bright side, find the silver lining in things. The silver lining today looks like that traffic's cleared up. Cars are moving on out as the interchange now has normal drive times. Oh my god, Ken. Ken Studio, can you hear me? There's a driver veering all over the road. I don't know what he's doing. Oh my god, look at the speed that he's going. He's got to it's 100 miles an hour. Oh my god, look at the size of those flames. I can smell the bodies burning, Ken. It smells like cooking pig out here, Ken. One of the survivors, they're coming over towards me. Sir, are you okay? Oh my god, his skin is just falling off his body. There's smoke everywhere, and he's dead. I don't think he's going to make it. You might not know this, but I studied criminal law before becoming a weatherman. My investigative abilities are telling me that I can determine the cause of death. Sadly, it looks like it was not the accident that did this fine gentleman in, but his YouTube account being hacked 3 days ago and YouTube support not doing a fucking thing to help him. In his pockets, I can see something.
It's so cool that he will go ahead and make those kind of jokes. Like, he just goes on, draws just the whole thing, makes the whole scenario, and then he just goes off again against YouTube.
Try to pull it out, Ken. Can we zoom the camera in? They look like tweets from other major content creators with accounts ranging from 100,000 to millions of subscribers, begging YouTube to get off their lazy ass.
Did I click on the wrong thing? Oh, chat. Why didn't you tell me? You guys tell me I click on the wrong thing. because you're doing stuff. You're not actually here. You're doing cool stuff with your life instead of doing this thing with me, which is fine. Oh, this is not it. Jesus Christ. We're gonna do this one again. It's such a good little joke.
Ken Studio, can you hear me? There's a driver veering all over the road. I don't know what he's doing. Oh my God, look at the speed that he's going. He's got to it's 100 miles an hour. Oh my God, look at the size of those flames. I can smell the body.
K2, by the way, you missed the whole thing yesterday. We had Anson in the house. And I thought you were gonna be here because I thought you were gonna like that one. But you're probably gonna like that one. I would recommend to go back and watch.
Body's burning, Ken. It smells like cooking pig out here, Ken. One of the survivors, they're coming over towards me. Sir, are you okay? Oh my God, his skin is just falling off his body. There's smoke everywhere, and he's dead. I don't think he's going to make it. You might not know this, but I studied criminal law before becoming a weatherman. My investigative abilities are telling me that I can determine the cause of death. Sadly, it looks like it was not the accident that did this fine gentleman in, but his YouTube account being hacked 3 days ago and YouTube support not doing a fucking thing to help him. In his pockets, I can see something. Try to pull it out, Ken. Can we zoom the camera in? They look like tweets from other major content creators with accounts ranging from 100,000.
Yeah, you, you and me, K2, you and me. Like, I got sick too. This is Cat has some kind of weird extra power, which she goes on. It's using the waves. I think she has she went to this place with Spiro, and they're starting to develop this wave attack. Okay, they go into your electromagnetic frequency, and they and according to the electromagnetic frequency, they send these waves of attack that just ended up getting you sick. You just end up sick. Anyway, Kat, I hope your salad and chicken is good and you enjoy your meal.
To millions of subscribers begging YouTube to get off their lazy asses and do something as the hackers live stream a cryptocurrency scam towards his own subscribers, and they're completely unaware, Ken, even though YouTube is fully aware this is now happening right now on a 360,000 sub account. What a way to go. What a tragic way to go. Almost as tragic is not paying people what you fucking owe them, Susan. Well, thank you, Ken. Today I'm on location outside the brick.
So every time I see these videos, it's like top content. I'm sure you made us all sick. That's true. This is like the old internet content that I consume. This is like very old, very bad produced, very fun stuff that I consume at one point in my life. Usually it's not like these. Like I listen more to people and not necessarily watching the whole. Not necessarily watching like the whole paint in paint. The graphics in paint. But it was so good. It is just so good.
And mortar video game store, one of our town's iconic landmarks, as a throng of people have gathered, all lining up to get into the store to get their hands on the video game that launches today.
You know what I should do? I should do just do forecast. Just make it horrible. That would be fun. That would be funny. But it's not about me. It's about Weatherman. Okay, it's about getting your hats. So people need to get their hats because everybody needs a hat. Okay, including the hats. So get a hat for your hat. Mr. Panga Weevil, welcome.
And what a day.
Abe confirms it. Cat got the frequencies going. She got us all sick. She was like, how dare these guys be healthy? Everybody needs to get sick.
To wait in line. Clear, beautiful skies. Moderate, temperate weather. Makes it the perfect time to queue up to get your hands on the next digital entertainment phenomena. We've been out here now for 4.5 hours as the Crowd awaits the opening of the store. And wait, what is that? There seems to be a commotion going on over the street. A man is screaming. He appears to have a gun. Ken, are you getting this? Studio, are you seeing this? This man has a gun. I'm not sure what he's saying. Something to the crowd. It's hard to make out what he's saying exactly, but I'll try to. Something about a Dex and being lied to. Appears to be holding a switch that's showing an orange screen. I'm not sure the significance of that. Oh my God, he's pointing the gun at himself. Camera, pan away now.
Pew pew.
He shot himself. This man has committed suicide outside.
Pew pew! Jesus Christ.
At the video game store. I know we can't show this on camera. Can somebody pixelate that? We have children watching. The crowd is in shock. People are not moving at all. They're stunned in silence. What an absolute tragedy. It's going to take years and years of therapy to cope with this. So let's look at what the weather forecast has in store for us as they get over this psychological trauma. From the southwest, it looks like we have a warm front moving up, warm front Nightingale, as Google has unfettered access to millions and millions of American healthcare records without their consent or authorization. Google has been deemed secure enough and trustworthy enough to have this information, even though there is no oversight. What could possibly go wrong? Off the coast of Florida, it looks like we have a tropical storm gathering strength. Tropical storm Markiplier, as emojis fly out of control and get people's YouTube and Gmail accounts deleted. We've tried to track this storm, and it looks like it might be a little less severe than we had initially predicted, but nonetheless it is catastrophic for the area that it's going to make landfall in. And from up north in Canada, it looks like we have a bit of a cold front moving down south through the heartland and the Great Plains as YouTube implements a new policy to remove any...
By the way, I do think, because Metokur was kind of big at the time, he's been kind of big for a long time, at least in the internet culture. He's always been around. Metokur actually comes from an old forum that was completely striped out of the internet. That was the Metokur forums. And he made like his thumbnail on everything, a joke about the guy who had the Metokur forums, so that people will not forget that he was the host of the forums. And I really think that he strong-armed YouTube to get his monetization back, which is the coolest thing ever.
References, video or comment-wise, regarding the Ukrainian whistleblower. Gotta say, this cold front doesn't make a lot of sense. It seems to be slightly retarded, but who am I to argue with the weather? And finally, off the west coast of Oregon, we have a bit of a low-pressure front moving in. Hard to predict exactly where it's going to go, as it took an entire 5 days of sitting there to show any signs of life. The head of YouTube Gaming personally assured a hacked YouTube account that he would get it.
You're just a little upset that the game store Brick Lane is not okay? Yeah, it's a little bit upsetting, I guess. Just a tiny bit.
Involved and get it taken care of, and yet nearly a week went by with nothing happening. That's the trouble with those low-pressure fronts. You just can't take them at their word. Studio, seems the crowd is still shook up over this tragedy that's happened today outside the video game store, as a man lay dead by his own hand. I can empathize with the impact of a tragedy, like the tragedy of Susan not paying me my fucking money. And now let's throw it back to the studio, where Ken and the crew have a new report on the perfect way to raise a watermelon.
Sweet, but I can tell you from what I have observed, and I am fairly decent at observing things. I'm not infallible, no one is. But from what I have observed, this is impactful in a way that most events aren't. And that this will have a lasting effect. TPUSA, which was the organization that Kirk ran, was a part of, had, I believe, around 900 chapters that were in colleges and 1,200 or so in high schools. I might have reversed the numbers, but roughly 21 to 2,300. At last count, after Kirk's assassination, that number is now at a requested 36,000. An 18 times growth in 5 to 6 days. People are not tolerating it. They're not putting up with people grave dancing upon this man's corpse, of mocking his wife and his children. Government is not going to sit by. People like Stephen Miller and Kash Patel, RFK, and Trump knew Kirk. Trump talked about how Barron met him and liked him. People in power right now are actually quite personally affected by his assassination. People around this country are quite affected by his assassination, because it's easy to picture yourself as him. Who was Charlie Kirk? He was a family man. He was somebody that loved his children. He was somebody that wanted his country to do well. He worked a job and supported his family and loved his wife. How is that something that needs to be killed? Why would that be a man that needs to be murdered? And who in their right mind would celebrate that? Too many people have looked at this and said, Jesus Christ, that's me. I am that man. And they want me dead. So for this stream today, we're going to talk about what happened and the people involved in it. And while as bad of a tragedy as this is, and as heartbreaking as it may be, at least to me personally it is, that this is a historically hopeful and important moment in America and in American society. You are standing at the threshold of a second renaissance. And it is a fucking bittersweet tragedy that it took the blood of a man like Charlie Kirk to help play a part in that.
And as I said, I haven't seen it, and I knew it. This guy's gonna be on point, and he's gonna just be amazing and poignant. And he's gonna be able to just call it out. Shut up, fuck it, bottom.
We'll take a small break and be right back.
The best part of this whole goddamn thing is that he is not martyr material, so his death will mean nothing. It will activate no one. It will impact few.
Fired from my fucking job. I was just fired from my job. I was just fired from my job. I was just fired from my fucking job. I was just fired from my fucking job. I got fired. I got me fired from my job. I woke up and told my ship of the job. You got ship of yesterday. What the fuck?
To find out where I work and takes my job, takes my security away from me for a thought.
So, I was just fired from my job.
That said that video too corporate and got me fired. Thank you.
A mission that they were ultimately successful in this morning. I did receive an email from HR letting me know that my position at the Slut Factory no longer existed.
Hey guys, I haven't made videos like this, but I just got let go from the University of Florida as an employee.
one of the things that is like so important that I see and actually brings me a little bit of hope is to see these kind of things and the way the way people have have responded. We are better. It's not violent. We are pissed. We are controlled. And every single time I hear people say, "You want to go back to the 1950s?" It's the opposite. It's hope we have. Hope in the future. Look at this. We're done allowing these suckers and morons to go on rampant in our society and doing whatever the fuck they want.
You have no idea what you just have unleashed across this entire country and this world. You have no idea. You have no idea the fire that you have ignited within this wife. The cries of this widow will echo around the world like a battle cry.
So, before we get to the responsible individual, the one that pulled the trigger, and those associated with him, I wanted to talk first about the reactions most people saw taking place online repeatedly. Put together a little compilation clip.
No, we need to go further. We'll go further. People are like telling us we're regressive. We're not. Our aim is the future. All they have is this idea of the presentism that they pretend that they have power on. They are the ones who are going to be living in the past. They think it's still 2016. I haven't seen anything. Haven't seen anything today. I was asleep for most of the day. I woke up a little while ago. I had a little bit of breakfast, and I decided to cover Mr. Metokur. Like every single time I have his stream up, I think this is the last one, and I wanted to share with you people, well, you guys, like probably the last stream we'll ever see of him. I will probably watch it later. I believe she was really good. She's taking the mantle. So what really and will always make me feel bad is that. Why do you need? Okay, I'll send you the cash app. I didn't wanna. Yesterday, I received a lot of support from the community, and I don't know. It's hard for me to ask for more support. Yeah. Thank you, Law. Welcome. So yes, I just wanted to share a little bit of Mr. Metokur with all of you, because I think he's I think Mr. Metokur is one of the great. He's one of the greats.
Fuck your homie dead! Fuck your homie dead! He got shot in the head! Fuck your homie dead!
He's dead, y'all. Thank God. One down, couple more to go. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Bye, Charlie Kirk, bitch. Bye. Piss me the fuck off. Bye. He's dead. He's dead.
Now, what do you think he pissed her off about? Did he steal her Twinkies? Take the bag of Oreos she has laying on the floor where she eats them like a pig down her fat fucking gullet? Is that what Charlie Kirk did to you? Did he steal your Oreos, fatty? You'll see how vile and disgusting they are. They take actual, genuine, legitimate joy, not trolling, not trying to own the conservatives, not trying to bait them and piss them off, but actual, factual glee and joy from the misery and suffering of his family.
He's dead. Bye. Got shot. Not my problem. Bye, bye, bye.
What do you look at?
Everybody has like their different people when they're talking about commentary. It's like, oh, Rush Limbaugh, he was the greatest. Oh, this other person, he was great. For me, like the great entertainment in the internet, where I get like my idea of jokes and cadence, and it's Jim. Jim has always been like the same person in the room. And everybody's crazy except for him because he's the same person in the room. And he says something that's like pretty much common sense. And everybody feels, not everybody feels offended, but it's like, he said the thing, you know? And that's the joke. And sometimes when I'm trying to think of ideas, or even when I'm just going around, that's what I think. It's like, oh, that's the joke. Oh, that's the joke. That's pretty much. K2, thanks so much, sir, for the 10. You're a real one. Thank you so much.
The death of Charlie Kirk.
I think he deserved it. I really believed he deserved it.
I don't know about his positions. I feel like he was so controversial and he probably shouldn't have a platform in the first place. So, yeah, probably a little deserved.
I remember that time when I said these guys are fucking lunatics. I know there's gonna be people that are still gonna be fighting me on when I said that that the leftists are a bunch of lunatics that use the libertarians to just go on their agenda. Yes, I did. Thanks so much, K2. You're a real one. Thank you for the 10. Thank you so much. Yeah, so this fucking bitch didn't even know what his position was. These people don't know shit, and they're like, yeah, he deserved it. Jesus Christ. Okay. Every single time, and she probably has some fucking degree in psychology. Look at her. She has the look of a fucking degree in psychology. Some dumbass kind of psychology. The face of a psychologist. That's what I see. Okay? The people who are crying right now, the same people that went on and removed every single one of the same people that remove every single one of the things that we actually liked on the internet, that had most of our guys, like the people that we actually enjoyed, the monetized, removed from the internet because of jokes, because of fucking jokes. Okay, they're the same people that are now holier than thou because they want the free fucking speech. Get fucked. I don't care. I'm gonna make fun of you. I'm gonna make fun of you as you fucking cry. Okay, we told you. We fucking told you. Fucking told you. Okay? This is a time when you're a kid and the kid just keeps poking you and you tell him, the kid, listen kid, I'm gonna fucking smack you if you don't stop. And the kids just keep poking you and you smack him, it goes to mommy, and then you laugh at them both. That's what we're doing.
I'm glad he's not with us anymore.
What did you say?
I'm glad he's not with us anymore.
I'm just really glad Charlie Kirk just got himself fucking shot, because he's right. Empathy.
Himself? Like if was done something he did? It's fucking people. This is why I don't care. This is why whenever I go on and I'll see people like fucking Ryan crying their eyes out and pretending that this is a violation of their free speech, I'm just gonna laugh at them. That's what I'm gonna do. And every time they go on and make it whataboutism, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep on fucking laughing. By the way, Ryan, if you ever get this, hope you accept the debate, you fucking bitch. Okay? Hope you do. So I can go on. And I can come up with every single one of the examples of why we don't give a shit anymore about your fucking right of free speech.
Empathy is dangerous to society, so no one should give a fuck that he's dead.
Catch that boy, beat his ass out his socks, You say you a killer? No, you not. Fuck you not. I use fighting words, but I do not box.
Gotta have the fat black chick dancing. And need the problem glasses white liberal in her 30s and 40s, angry because only progeny she'll ever have are cats that'll probably get run over by cars once they finish consuming her corpse after her untimely passing from wine-induced seizures. I don't know. Charming group of individuals. It gets better. They're all such a diverse cast of characters. I bet if you closed your eyes right now, you can picture what each and every one of them is going to look like. You can picture in your mind and hear in your mind's eye exactly what they're going to say, because we've become used to it. It has become the de facto default in how we interact with the left in America. They are the angry, snarky, rude, and cruel, seeking to diminish you and your accomplishment and the accomplishment of anybody throughout history for not meeting up to their self-made and self-imposed and imposed on you as well rules and ideology. They're just shitty fucking people.
I saw the video of it.
Did you hear the news? Did you hear it? Mr. Potato Head himself got and you.
That's fucking nice. Look at that fucking eyes. Did you lose your nose, dude? Did your mom lose your nose? Jesus Christ.
Was the news that you got hit with a frying pan and that's why your eyes are at different angles?
I'm glad he called it.
Is the news that you looked into the sun a little too brightly during an eclipse and now you can only see out of one side of your head? Is that the news?
So, I think he's still alive. What was he wearing? What was he saying to produce such animosity in people? Thoughts and prayers.
Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. He got what he...
Okay. This is something that needs to be shown. Because sometimes I see these fucking people on the internet and they go on and it's like, Ryan is so good. He's just a little misguided guy. He's not a little misguided fucking child. He's a goon. He's a fucking gooner of a grown-ass man who thinks he can say and do whatever the fuck he wants. Okay? just to answer to Abe, Christ is God. Christ is God. Yeah, this is the new nose ring theory.
He deserved what he got. Fuck him. Fuck him. And if you have a fucking problem with what I'm saying, fuck you too.
Have you spoken to anybody about the great Charlie Kirk assassination? It's also like, it's tough not to laugh at this stuff, you know?
I mean, don't we all love knowing that there are still vestiges of the last administration and vestiges of these NGOs and vestiges of Soros-implanted people in positions of power? Like this man who thinks it's awesome that he was killed and wants to hold a celebration about it. I love that he works for FEMA. Do you remember FEMA? The people that let flood victims just sit in the woods and die because they didn't give a shit because they voted red? You remember that, FEMA? Do you remember the FEMA who had an executive who told people that they were going to outright avoid anybody with a Trump sign in the yard who wore a red MAGA hat?
Marte, welcome. Cecil, welcome. I'm glad you trashed him, but at this point, Marte, I'm gonna give you the actual way of dealing with Ryan. You ignore the fuck out of him, okay? And when he does something, you report his channel so that he gets fucking the platform demonetized and thrown away like a used pair of socks, and we never hear of that fucker again. That's how you deal with these kind of people.
They need to be purged from the government ranks. They need to be removed as the communist sympathizers that they are.
Okay. I'll show in a moment. This fucking idiot calling everyone adjacent to the Crucible, which may include you, by the way. That includes you, a fascist. And you know what that means? That means that everyone that's justified in committing acts of terror against you. That's what it means. So, that's how. Oh, you got done watching Metokur? Yeah, Metokur is the best, Fredo.
I mean, like, he's a lunatic and, like, awful and kind of deserves it in his own way.
So, how does FEMA feel about Charlie Kirk getting shot?
Everybody's kind of laugh. I don't know. I mean, the people that are in charge of this place are, like, dipshits. Now,
If you're celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk, you're a bad person. You're going to hell. Man. Fuck Charlie Kirk. The off-ramp to the high road is closed.
No, people say about these deportations, and they don't want to do the deportations of the people with a ton of melanin. But I think that people with a ton of melanin are talking like this and just keep on show no ounce of respect and love for the country. Okay, they should just go and make their own African country great again. It doesn't matter, Marte, if they know or they don't. What they mean by that is that they can commit acts of violence. Okay, that's the whole point. They are justified on their violence. By the way, Fredo, I will raid you. Let me know when you're gonna start. When you're gonna start your stream, because I won't stream for that long, and I will raid you and Cat when you're ready. Like, I will ask everybody to go to your channel to watch you guys have a good gameplay.
We are not going to be made to feel bad about y'all bullshit hero that consistently spewed harmful rhetoric, that consistently...
Yeah, they need to go back to fucking Wakanda. That's what we need to do.
Put people's lives in danger with the bullshit platform that he was given.
Yeah, let's talk about Charlie Kirk's bullshit rhetoric that was dangerous and aimed at making people suffer. He believed that men were men and women were women and that there were biological differences. Now, you can argue that point, but I'd ask you to watch any fight that's ever existed throughout human history, whether amateur or professional, that was between a man and a woman. Who do you think's going to win out based on the hormones going through their body, the musculature, and the different bone densities? Who do you think's going to have the upper hand in that fight? Is it going to be men or women or equally the same? But that was one of the horrific things that Charlie Kirk said. Charlie Kirk also believed in God, a terrible thing. It's not like there are billions of people all over the world that believe in God, a variety of gods, different pantheon of gods, but have a religious faith guiding them, giving them an objective morality to interact with a world which has decayed so badly, it is quite understandable that you would kneel in front of any altar to try to find some guidance to navigate the shithouse that these people, like this man, have made the world.
By all of you racist goofies.
Christian minister here. Charlie Kirk is not a martyr for Christ, despite
this is some of the reasons. Like, I understand that he's not going to be a martyr in the church, especially in Eastern Orthodoxy. It's impossible. But that doesn't mean that he wasn't a Christian, and that doesn't mean that he didn't. I would even say that he was moving more and more towards the idea of Orthodoxy or even Catholicism. I don't know. And I'm not going to, like, if you see these in your church, leave it. Okay? Jesus Christ, this fucker.
the claims on social media this week from the right.
Yeah, not a martyr for Christ. Let's see. A man was quite literally killed for his beliefs, which were informed by his religion. He's literally the definition of a martyr. Now, I know that, along with academia, that there have been quite a few religious institutions that have been infiltrated. Some sex more than others. Looking at you, Episcopalians, where they'll have somebody that's wearing a rainbow flag talking about fucking puppies and how that's God's will. But I'm going to disagree with the social media minister on Charlie Kirk being a martyr.
The best part of this whole goddamn thing is that he is not martyr material, so his death will mean nothing. It will activate no one. It will impact few.
I have breaking news. We think that Charlie Kirk just got shot in the neck. Hey, ooh, ah, ooh.
These are the people that work in HR departments. These are the people that have middle management, administrative jobs. These are the people that decide where you work and when you work, what you say and what you don't. This has to stop. They don't deserve the rights and liberties we have because they seek to completely upend and destroy the country that gives them those rights and liberties. They seek to give those rights and liberties to people that aren't even from this country, and then ask the citizens that are from here to pay the bills for them so they don't have to work or struggle or do anything. It is a fundamental underpinning to Antifa communist ideology to seek to destroy the United States of America through any means necessary, by wasting its money, by disenfranchising its people. You want to talk about blackpilling? That's blackpilling. Not as in the knowledge of it is something that makes you depressed, but as they have weaponized the concept and use it as a weapon on the battlefield of this nation. These people do not seek the betterment of their neighbors or their fellow citizens. They do not seek to enshrine our country and its rights and liberties. They seek to see its utter destruction. Why do you think they have pushed so hard for a narco-tyranny, where a criminal is coddled and a citizen chastised? Why do you think they want illegal immigrants to have more rights than citizens? Why do you think that they want their speech rather than free speech? Because
that's true. Okay? This is a great phrase. Jesus, this is why he's so good. It's not about free speech, it's about their speech. That's why. So every time they say free speech, they're not actually advocating for free speech. They don't care what you say, they just care about what they say.
They hate you.
Oh my god, guys, did you hear? The world's finally started to heal. Charlie Kirk was shot. Ooh.
Charlie's dead. How nice.
He said that gun deaths are worth it to keep the Second Amendment.
I guarantee you that man has licked a cat's vagina. I guarantee you that he has shoved his face in a pussycat's vagina and gone to town on it.
Alright. Bet, bitch.
You're telling me I wake up from a nap and a cis white man's shot and killed? Oh my god.
Charlie Kirk
did.
I bet if you ask Charlie now if he thought a few deaths so that everybody got to keep their Second Amendment rights was okay by him, I think he'd probably say, as long as it wasn't me.
Now, this person strikes me as the type that would be sitting around enjoying patchouli in her house as she tries to cast Wiccan hexes on people. That's the vibe I'm getting. But you know, it does speak with those senpaku eyes to the mental instability of those that seem to be drawn to this communist ideology, to Antifa, and to this left-wing politics. That they see normalcy as their enemy. Because if they can make normalcy wrong, if they can make straight relationships wrong, if they can make the happiness of men and women together wrong, if they can make acting as a decent human being wrong, then in its place they can put themselves and enshrine themselves. Their dysfunction, their degeneracy will now be upheld as the right thing. And we've seen this happen. It's taught to your children in school now. It went awfully quick from bake the cake to put the dress on, Timmy, because the pedophile, I'm sorry, the map, we need to be politically correct, the map is coming by, and during drag show story time in the library, you're going to be getting raped, or as we like to call it, politically correct, surprise sexed. And that's a good thing in their mind.
Guess you shouldn't have manifested that shit.
How good is he? She hasn't been a witch and he was already telling her a witch. Which is interesting because, yeah. Witches. One of the things that I got no on off, weirdly enough, it's my willingness to go after witches. And just take the rocks, you know? Put them in the pyre. There's a reason why I say this kind of thing. I'm not actually... Like, it's not an advocation of actual violence. The idea is justice, right? Because witches were tried through a legal system, were judged, and it's about justice. And it's because the left hate it. That's the only reason why. Because they made the whole damn thing an anti-justice system. They don't care about justice in and of themselves. Because they don't see just a thing as justice. They see just things as an affront of their life because that means they're not just. So. Jesus. Metokur is always... It's almost always right. I would say that he's been wrong a couple of times because he's fallible, because he's a man. But he's a great man.
Bye, Charlie Kirk. Like you said, people getting shot and killed for the Second Amendment is so worth it. I never thought we'd agree on anything.
Oh no.
They don't even understand what they're fucking saying, by the way. They're not. We're talking about witches, K2, okay?
Oh, someone shot Charlie Kirk. Look, I don't know who needs to hear this today, but that's how you pick up a woman.
Why is it that every single woman in this entire montage, and this was not intentional on my part, I promise you, there were hundreds of these clips, and every woman fit an archetype that reminds me of the cousin nobody wants to talk to at Thanksgiving. The bitchy one that gets a little drunk a little too early, overshares their opinion on everybody in the family and their relationships, makes everybody severely uncomfortable, and makes them really reconsider showing up for New Year's or Christmas.
Already seeing some of y'all do it, that moral standpoint of, oh, you know, I don't care how you feel politically, nobody deserves to... Wrong. Some people do deserve to.
We got another Wakanda citizen here asking, 20-point message is good, Blanket. A real revival. We can't have justice, but we can unapologetically move forward with zero remorse for evil and zero coddling.
He was a demon.
I swear I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about this.
Ooh, another Wakanda citizen.
I'm not happy about this news. It's so unfortunate.
This guy may not have, specifically right now, 1980s gay face, but he has 1980s gay voice.
Now, you do know that this kind of guy right here, this dude right here that has contributed to fatigue levels across the country, is the sort that would cry if you told him Cleopatra on Netflix was a shitty movie because of the black girl boss you put in it. But here he is, gleefully extolling how great it is Charlie Kirk was killed in front of his children. These overly fragile people who completely shatter upon hearing words and thoughts they don't like still seem to think that, you know, action, murder, it's okay, it's not a big deal. Don't say something offensive, but feel free to go out and slit the throat of anybody that upsets you. That's okay. They have twisted and turned everything on its head. We live in bizarro America because of them. They took our prosperity and our future and our trajectory, and they dead stopped it and turned it into...
Fine, I'll show it, K2. I will show it. Did you send it to me in a file, or only got it from the clip? Jesus Christ. That's not it. No, I don't have it for the clip. Okay, I have it for the clip. I'll see it on the clip. That's what we're gonna do. Like, you know what? No, I'm gonna close with Ryan. I'm gonna close with Ryan. We're gonna watch a little bit longer, and then I'll start doing the whole things. Don't spare it in chat.
A stagnating pit of shit. But this event that has happened, this assassination by this vile degenerate, has reawakened people. And I promise you, behind the gleeful little smiles and the little TikTok dances, they're fucking scared. And they're not scared because we're violent like they are. They're scared because they know when people finally have enough, shit is going to actually change. They understand that change is already on the way, and now it has been accelerated to a phenomenal rate. And that scares the shit out of them.
Let this be a lesson to all those other conservative freaks, those little weirdos with podcasts.
Jesus.
Just know your necks are on the line.
More Wakanda guys. The Wakanda citizenship is growing. It's just fucking growing.
Your necks? No. Your necks.
The red-colored people are like, he was such a good person. Why did he get shot? If you've seen the video on Twitter, please...
I'd just like you all to know, by the way, for the sake of sanity of the audience, I have edited out all the chirps. There were numerous chirps in some videos. I have edited them all out. You're welcome, audience.
Listen to the last 10 seconds of what he said before he went. And if you... Honestly, y'all, he had it coming. I'm so sorry.
That's why he shot Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk is dead?
Well, I guess Rocco will never be able to float. Oh, well, too bad. Bye, Rocco.
Fucking crazy.
This is the sort of chick that can't figure out why none of the guys on Hinge. Is that what the kids use nowadays? Why none of the guys on Hinge will date her? Here's a guess. Maybe those chicken wings you call arms. Maybe younger men aren't interested in chicken skin. They don't want to be encased in a fucking cocoon in a sleeping bag's worth of skin, Karen. Maybe they're not interested in that. I don't know. Maybe find another app. I don't know. All you kids and your high technology on mobile phones, I don't get it. I'm an old-fashioned sort of individual. If I were to look for a date, which I don't because I have a wife, but if I were to look for one, I'd be trying to look up bulletin boards and news groups. Do those even exist anymore? Highly doubtful.
Live by the sword, die by the sword. He did say that gun deaths were an acceptable side effect of gun rights.
And your ex-husband said your pussy smelled like tuna. So I guess we're even. Have we seen the TikTok of your ex-husband, the one where he talks about how horrible your vagina smells? How the putrid odor would peel paint? How people kept coming up to him and asking him, why are you throwing out rotten eggs every fucking week? Why is it pointed? Why is that smell weaponized and pointed at my house? I'll never be able to drink eggnog again. Make your ex-wife shut her fucking legs.
They clapped him. No, hey, they clapped his ass. Hey, bro. And the cherry on top, the icing on the cake was the shooter was not black. They clapped him. Get him out of here, coach. Get that nigga out of here. No,
I'm just gonna say it. Because all of you are thinking it. I can't keep my mouth shut. Why Charlie Kirk? Yeah, he's annoying. There were two better candidates if you were going to get the job done.
This bitch she better never walk on the set of a Wizard of Oz remake or a fucking house is going to fall on her.
And before you tag the official FBI.
Yeah, so this is why we need to bring back the witch hunt, witch trials. You know, they're it's for their own good. It's for their own good. I know she is. I know she is.
Get out. I'm sure it's the FBI.
We need to locate Charlie Kirk's killer. Because I want to give him a nice, firm handshake. Thank you.
Your ugly theory? What is your ugly theory, Kat? Put it on chat, I'll read it. Oh, Lord. I know I have a weird accent, but that guy had the weird accent. The weird one. Was worse.
So
this, I think, is the most mind-blowing. And I'd like to say something, too, because I don't know if everybody's familiar with what happened directly after this. Now, it was updated. The store's manager...
Phil the Lion. I think I saw that lady digging in a trash behind Target once.
Management fired the employees, but they did it after a couple of days. But immediately after this happened, the person that went in there said that FedEx contacted them and said they would do it for free. They could come by a FedEx location and they'll get that shit done real quick.
we came in for an order earlier to print a poster for a vigil tonight.
Yeah, so
for somebody that passed.
propaganda.
It's not
It's propaganda. I'm sorry. We don't put that here.
Alrighty, so what's your name?
Carol. I'm print supervisor. I'm one of the managers.
Yes.
So, unfortunately, we do
So
not
they
print-
say they don't print
we don't
political
print-
propaganda. So this is somebody that passed away a couple years
That's
ago.
political propaganda, unfortunately. I'm
So
sorry.
this is for a prayer tonight, for a prayer vigil?
It's still propaganda, unfortunately.
I printed
What
other
makes it
things.
propaganda? Because he's a political figure, and I don't have to. It's, yeah.
So the left is too violent, huh?
These are the people that told us that we cannot. I believe in freedom of association, by the way. I do believe in it. I believe that you should be able to associate with whoever the fuck you want. These people don't. They are the ones who want you to make the fucking cake. Okay? So, bake the cake, bitch. Or get fucking fired. And they got fired. So, I'm okay with that.
The left pushes it too far. Why don't you tell that to Donald Trump, who just declared war on the entire left?
I don't understand why everybody has to talk about fucking Donald Trump every single time. What is the point of that? Why do they need to do it? It's like, well, but what about Trump? What about him? Who cares? 99% of the time, it's a whataboutism that nobody cares about. Nobody. That's true. That's the reality of the thing. Who cares? No one does. No one cares. That's the actual answer to that. No one cares. This is weird. Was it because of this? What? Professional streamer, guys. I'm getting there, okay? Had to redo all of this, so.
He hasn't, but I did. Also, as an aside, people watching may not know this. It's taken me years of working at it, but that might be a trans woman. I know it's very hard to figure out. They are so incredibly feminine and so incredibly beautiful. This is the sort of individual you've been told over the last 20 years is a woman. This is a person you've been told is indistinguishable from a woman. That this is feminine enough to be exact. You wouldn't even know. You'd go on a date with them. You'd talk about having babies. You
see that? It's a woman. You'll never know. Yeah. It's a feminine.
Would be completely shocked to find out that's not actually a woman. Just wanted to give you a little pro tip, a little Game Pro pro.
This is why I asked yesterday. Does this look like a healthy man? People are going on around. It's like, oh my god, they're like, oh, it looks like a healthy man to you. Okay. Get people with have fucking lips going around acting like fucking weirdos, and they're like, oh well, they look fine to me. They're acting like fucking weirdos, dude. You need to go back in the fucking closet. Go back to a mental institution. What do you want me to tell you? That's how it works. Society works because we have norms and standards, a way of acting. That's why it works.
Tip for you.
War! Declared war. But no, we're the violent ones. Do you hear how stupid you people are?
No, that's
Do you really think you are the problem? Do you really think you aren't the issue?
I think that you should return that neck choker to Hot Topic, because whatever employee told you it made you look pretty was lying to you, sir.
Asking me to mourn Charlie Kirk's death is like asking someone who's a victim of SA to mourn the person who SA'd them. He's my oppressor.
Charlie Kirk, right here. Right here. That motherfucker is not surviving, and inshallah he does not survive. My day just got 100% better. Rest in.
Oh wow, that's what we needed. We need another sand people. Okay? I said this guy should go into the same plane that Hassan is gonna be taken back into the fucking own sand country. So that they can have sand people over there that they can be sand happy with. Jesus Christ. These guys are like, oh, Jesus Christ is king. Jesus Christ will believe is king. You know what? May God have mercy on your soul, dude. Because we're gonna send you back to your fucking country. That's what we're gonna do.
Piss.
I thought I'd do a quick check-in after yesterday and all of the drama. I want to reiterate.
Hey, like that. That is like, that should be illegal. That fucking haircut. Whoever did it should go to prison for at least 2 months. Think about it. Think about what this person do. It's like, oh yeah, we all fucked up. I was trying to do a small haircut and it ended up like that. Yeah, this guy's going to mental institution anyway, so I don't care what happens after that.
Right, that it is not wrong or unethical or unkind.
All I'm getting, like, I've tuned her out. I just want Fruit Loops. It looks like a toucan shit on her head. It looks like an animated GIF, a meme, floated by in an ephemeral way and took a rainbow shit right on her bald head. What? See, these people aren't even liked by those directly around them. They are antithetical to the survival of this country. But believe me, as bad as they are for us, her friends and family said, no, that looks good. Go with that. You slay, boss bitch. You fucking slay, girl power.
To laugh at the misfortunes of terrible people. Let's never forget that Charlie Kirk used his whole head to defend your Second Amendment right to own guns.
So I keep on seeing like posts about this Charlie dude, whatever, Kirk dude, whatever, regardless. And let me just say this, I'm surprised that y'all didn't get rid of him sooner. And I'm surprised that you guys aren't getting rid of more people. Like, his wife deserves to go.
Interesting, right? It's like, I don't know why you're not getting rid of people. Well, you know, don't... Be careful what you wish for. Be very careful what you wish for.
Go too. Y'all keep on talking about his wife and kids. They need to go too because they're carrying on that mentality and that lineage. Like, get rid of the whole family. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Why did you guys stop with him?
Get rid of the whole family. So this leftist wants to take it a step further. Not just happy with grave dancing on Charlie Kirk. She wants his wife and children murdered. And that's not a sentiment that's unique to this one individual. Like there's just one crazy person out there. That's a sentiment that's been bandied about by many people. Of course this sort of behavior would be well tolerated on TikTok, which is owned and funded by communists. A literal puppet tool of China has no problem with a black woman calling for the death of white children in America. They think that's neato. Now, we've already gone for 1 hour. We have a lot more to come. We're going to take a small break, and then we're going to get into the furry aspect of this before getting into the tranny aspect of it. We're going to talk about the assassin, the Troon Goon, and all the shit that he got up to, as well as the reaction to what's been going on to these people. So I'm going to play a 5-minute break. Grab yourself a drink. We'll be coming back and diving right into furries. Because of course.
So I'm gonna put the video in chat. This is obviously not directly from Metokur. Metokur streamed yesterday, but he deletes everything from his channel except the weather videos that we watched at the beginning. I'm almost done with the stream. This is because I will go ahead and do some other stuff. I might be coming back later. I'll be watching. I'll be finishing this on my own time, and then I'll be probably watching Fredo and Kat play. Stick together. I'm not entirely sure. If you're not going live now, Fredo's fine. I would like to give you a get a raid so that people can watch it because I thought it was pretty fun. Pretty fun stuff. We're gonna go ahead and watch this though, and we're gonna finish.
Is Raging Tomato an open?
We're gonna finish with this son of a whore. Okay. I can. I have to. I have a video to make. I have a short to make. I don't even know what is the content I'm gonna make it on with. I have it'll be a little while. Okay. Then I'm just gonna shout out Fredo's channel, and yeah. So we'll watch this. It's gonna be a little while anyway.
Is Raging Tomato an open fascist panel?
By the way, this fucking guy, okay, is a mod for the Raging Tomato. Take that into account so that you understand where he's coming from.
In a way. But primarily because they're very much like so earlier, like before this panel, or I'm sorry, before the open panel, they were rated by like Crucible. So there, she's like associated with like Andrew in the Crucible. So Andrew sends his viewers here quite a lot. Is Raging
Okay. Now we have more, because why wouldn't we have more? Why wouldn't we have more? Although we already saw that, but I'm gonna show I'm gonna show something that's interesting that was sent to me by Spiro. So this is today. He is looking like a fucking idiot, you know. Well, this was sent to me. Later Express, and then I'll switch to watching the Kirk stuff. So Dave bad, law not having kids bad. This guy, it's adoption. You want to really smoke them? 1 sec. Force them to play these. Do not tolerate anything less than them playing this full screen. He was they told me that it was pretty much about people smoking. I don't know if these thing that he's trying to play is some kind of is actually something bad, but I don't think it's anything good. So I'm waiting for confirmation that this is like something violence. What I can tell you is that this is
Raging Tomato an open fascist panel?
That absolutely is.
In a way. But primarily because they're very much like so earlier, like before this panel, or I'm sorry, before the open panel, they were rated by like Crucible. So there, she's like associated with like Andrew in the Crucible. So Andrew sends his viewers here quite a lot.
So you know that. What about this? This was between Miss Fitzpatrick and Connor. This was a fucking awful debate, by the way. This guy, if anybody knows him, tell him he fucking sucks and stop doing it. Shouldn't be debating anybody. And what pisses me off is not that he debates, is that he never prepares for the debate, and he has said it. Oh good, Radical Cooper is here. If Connor ever becomes a degenerate, I'd let him F my wife. So no, this guy's not a good guy. This guy is not your friend. This guy's not gonna be fighting on your side. These guys never. It's not going to be the guy that you go to be like, you know what? We had disagreements, but you're a cool guy. No. He's there because he's a narcissist and he lacks attention. That's the only reason why he's there. So now you know, like they're calling 2 and 4 violence. You saw the videos you're on. You saw the people celebrating, and they celebrated why? Because it was pro Second Amendment. Okay? Because he said things that they didn't like. Because he was, in their mind, a fascist, a Nazi. Because he was not nice. Okay? Can you imagine that? We're gonna go ahead and delete you because you're not nice. So, I don't even have a way of explaining and of talking about all of that. What I do have is this. Okay? And that is Mr. Metokur's Shopify. Oh man, I hope. Oh yeah, listen. If anybody wants to give me something as a gift, any time, this will be the best gift ever. But in reality, go help him. He's been dealing with cancer. He's obviously a very very good streamer. He averages 10,000 people whenever he streams. He does it less and less because he's been extremely sick. You can even hear it in his voice. Dude, I almost broke down today when I started listening to him, because it's really the same feeling. Same feeling I always have when I hear to him. It's like, man, this is gonna be the last time. And yeah. This guy is a great guy, and I've always enjoyed him. And I think you all should follow Mr. Metokur. He has the best debate against Destiny I've ever seen before Wilson. He pretty much told Destiny everything that was going to happen and how, and yeah, he's been amazing. I'm gonna show it so that people know what I mean. This is the best hoodie in the world, and I just love it. It's what does it say in the front? 24-hour PS. And then in the back it says "Stay cool" and it says "Eyes. Si puedes leer esto, serás deportado," which means if you can read this, you'll be deported. I love it. Oh man, it's so good. Yeah. So when I listen to people, I listen or I know of some people like Ryan, people like us in general. I've always thought about this. I always thought about these kind of situations, and you have to put them into perspective in a sense, right? You have to try to put them into perspective. There are people that are swine according to scripture. Ryan is swine. You cast your perils. He's not there to be your friend. He's not there to try to understand your point of view. That's not what he wants at all. Give a like, give a sub to Fredo. He's a great guy. I would like to ask you all to keep yourself safe, right? Be wise. Be wise in what you say and how you do and how you act in your life. We have enough tragedy. We don't need more of it. Don't falter in your beliefs. Don't do it. We are, in fact, Charlie Kirk, because at the end of the day, can you imagine what people would say about me that say stuff like, let's bring back the witch trials, or about your friends, or about your family. So be wise and keep things going on. I will call you all to pray. Pray for the good things in life and the bad things in life. People think that praying is an act of asking for things, but it's not that. Praying is an act of gratitude to God for allowing His grace to be part of your life. So be grateful for the bad and be grateful for the good, and have hope, because at the end of the day, the the hope that we are seeing is what actually makes things worth it. People think that we're done. They think that they can just go on and be like, "Hey, we got you," right? That's what they think. I'll show the one last thing. Give me 1 second. So let me check one last thing. Okay, I can't show it right now, but let me find it in a different way. There's a picture I want to show. Here it is. I got it. So this is the future. I don't appreciate you. This is the future. This is the actual future. Full of hope. That's what we have. So yeah. I will shout out once again Fredo. He's gonna have a great awesome stream later on today that you should all be part of. I will I would say that Cat, Mr. Anson, Gorilla Biscuits, Fucking Bottom, Cecil, Mr. Beale, Abe, Never Lucky, and his brother, who was here a little while ago as well. Always Lucky, I think that's that's the name. Spiro, Fredo, Marte, all of you who been here, Tumbleweeble, Topanga Weeble, no, sorry, Topanga Weeble and Tutti Bug. All of the people who come here have been part of this stream. Like, thank you. I don't know who is live. I won't send you to Vibe, and it's not because I have anything bad to say with Vibe. He's good, but I will not platform anything that has to do with Radical Cooper. So I guess I'll just I'll just have to go back. Let you all go and go into the ethos and find a place that you can be.
Oh, hey there. Hey there, sweetie squad.
And we're gonna put Mr. Vedeker again for the ending, because why not? Because we want Candy now. He's the Candy Man. The Weatherman graduated to be the Weatherman. Yeah. Appreciate him. I mean, Mr. Metokur. Give him a little bit of appreciation, because he's it's been years, right? This might be his last stream, and I always say the same thing whenever I see these streams. It's like, this is the last one, and I don't mean that as in a bad thing. It's like, God bless that man that's still with us. But it's always the same idea. It's like, we think about it. If you want, if you can sub to me as well, I will appreciate it. If you have a person that you think this stream might find it funny, send it to them. Or just send my channel and be like, this guy's fucking awesome. He makes lives are cool. I do want to have 500 subs at some point. I'm getting there with the watch hours thanks to you. And I don't deserve it. But I am extremely happy to have you guys around and to be able to do this for a little while and your support. And I'm humbled by it, really. You know. So I'm hungry. Oh yeah. So yeah. I don't know what to say. I don't know what else to say. I'm very happy for all your support. You guys made it happy and made it possible. So without further ado, God bless you all. Be mindful for your prayers. If you can spare one for me, I'll appreciate it. I'll try to keep you all in mind. Remember, Charlie. So, yeah. Don't pray for Anson, it says. No, just be grateful for Anson, because he's actually a cool guy. In fact, he's just here because he wants to come up and sing again, but he's too shy to tell me that he wants to do it. Well, it's gonna go eat now and take some medicine. It's been doing okay. But I need to leave so I can do that kind of stuff. I don't want to start having fun. But yeah. So, without further ado, be sure to go. Be ready for Fredo, and I'll be just ending now. Much love to all.
Oh, hey there. Hey there, sweetie squat. You want to come into Uncle Jimmy's van and maybe get some popsicles? Do you like popsicles, little boy?